So adapting for the pandemic was interesting. I mean, I think one of the benefits we had compared to other companies was we were already heavily cloud-based. I think we owned that as soon as we started the business. You know, the idea of having on-prem infrastructure just made zero sense to us from day one. You know, I think having that, maintaining it, upgrading it, you know, the services that are provided in today's modern tech world just made a lot of sense. So from that perspective, we were already cloud-based. I mean, we've had people spill beers on computers while they were working remotely, and being able to launch one laptop out the door and go pick one up at Best Buy on the road and be effectively plugged in within minutes is something that we've always strived for. So I think organically we were already ready and positioned. Now, legacy software, specifically CAD for our engineering team, was definitely difficult. You know, the benefit of being small is you have the ability to quickly pivot and try new things without the red tape of, you know, a bunch of executive sign-offs on trying something different or worrying about every little bit of IT infrastructure security. You can kind of layer that in as you go and look for gaps. I'm not saying that we didn't consider it. Our director of IT reviewed everything fairly quickly, but when you're working directly with the management and there is no real middle layer, I think being able to quickly make a decision that's right for the team and quite frankly, including those team members in the decision process is a big part of what I believe a small company can do better than a large corporation, and, you know, effectively be up and running within days. I think our CAD took a little bit longer just with the complexities of CAD being designed in the 80s and 90s. But at the end of the day, I think, you know, when I think about the pandemic, when I think about the pivots that we had to make, you know, I think we were already set up for remote work. We've embraced things like Microsoft Teams the day it comes out. And I think that comes back to the founders of the company are very tech-enabled, tech-forward thinkers. And if there's a new shiny object available, instead of overthinking the decision of should we go implement Microsoft Teams or Zoom, it's let's just try it and see what happens. And if we don't like it, it's easier to revert as a small company. And I think that benefit of being able to operate and move quickly and navigate the waters allowed us to knock it out of the park, quite frankly, on the pandemic and how I think we handled it, and effectively didn't really lose a beat on really any of our projects.